Yeah. Hey guys, these are Pride 23 predictions. Uh, this time I did my normal thing where I rank all 40 players here. So this is the ranking, this is the person, and this is the number of coins they get. And I'll just scroll down. You can like pause or whatever if you want to see more in depth. I just want to keep this video kind of quick. So, I guess big points. Mysticat gets first. Um, I think Ranboo outfrags H-Bomb. Um, I don't know. What's something else that's cool here? Amesy gets second frag, I think, on yellow. And then Illumina gets 15th. Oh yeah, because this team's in last, so that seems like a normal placement for a last place team, and not something that an actual robot like Purple would get. Here's their place, each team's placements in each game. So they're all sorted, of course, and not multiplied because I don't have multipliers on these. Because that's completely random. It's not completely random, it's just kind of random. But then here, so I guess I'll scroll so you can see those. I think green gets first. Look at that, Sykkuno in first place in Meltdown, crazy shit. And then in these are less like set in stone for these games. Like for the individual for the games, it's not like this is going to happen. It's just like this is what the stats say, and I'm just going to like make predictions based off of this. But here's the stats anyway. I don't really have a ranking here, so I can do that quick. There you go. So you can just like pause whenever. I'll just like scroll to the side and do that again. I don't know. Interesting stuff here, I guess. Illumina gets like 6th in Battle Box on a 6th place team. Is that 6th? Yeah, that is. So that's kind of crazy, just looking at it. It's Sykkuno first in Meltdown. These for the team games, they're like a once again, it's the stats, it's not the placements. So that's just me ranking them based on how good their stats are, basically, and then changing it to equal whatever the team is at. But it's not like worth talking about. Then there's Ace Race be kind of funky. I don't really know what to talk about here. I'm just gonna stop talking. Also, Tap will third in to get the other side. I don't know if that's normal or not, but that looks like really good for him. So, yeah. I already did this. Now my final predictions. Just for the record, these were my last ones. That's really bad. I don't want it to be that high. That's a really bad number. This is the team, how far off the teams were, and this is how far off the individuals were. And the individuals weren't that bad, except Sylvie. But if you take Sylvie out of that, that's like a 4.1. Then if you and then it's I just rated pink too high, really. Anyway, now here are my predictions. Purple first, orange second. You already saw these, but purple team first and second place. I think that's crazy shit. Cyan last. Blue kind of low. I think, okay, so blue is really weird because it's like, you know, it's the same team as Scuffed, but with Ant Frost instead of Fire Breath Man, which is a downgrade. I don't really know how much of a downgrade, but not like insignificant. Um, but the event overall is lower too. So do they drop significantly because Ant Frost isn't as good as Fire Breath Ban, or do they stay about the same because everything else drops along with Ant Frost? Um, I don't know. I put them in 8th, but I could see them coming 5th. Um, Lime is basically guaranteed bottom 2. I think. I think that's just I think that's just it. Cyan could get like 8th or 7th, but I have them in 10th, and I don't really know why, but I'm going to have them there. Green could do really good with a late meltdown or maybe Sands of Time, but that's kind of like a risky thing. Yellow I could actually see getting as high as 3rd, but I think it really depends a lot on AMZ. If AMZ comes like 15th, if AMZ just goes absolutely crazy, which I could see happening, then that team's going to do really good. Otherwise, it's probably going to be somewhere in the middle areas. Pink, I've seen a couple of people predicting Pink in like 1st, and I'm really confused because from my understanding, Pizzo isn't like amazing. So I'm really confused by that. I don't know, and I don't really know like a reason other than that would happen. Maybe like I literally do not know. So I it just seems really obvious to me that Pink is mid. Aqua, it's that I think 4th is probably the highest they get. They get like between 7th and 4th also. Like I think the team suffers a lot from game order, or not game order, but like game selection. And Tapple's probably going to top frag because no Rocket Spleef Rush. I don't know, like they're not great, or but they are really good at Sands of Time apparently. I could see it crashing and burning because sometimes Phil's teams just explode in that, but I believe in this one. Now watch me be entirely wrong about that. Red, Pete is the strongest player in the event. If you don't take into account like teams or whatever, or games. But this team struggles a lot from no hole in the wall and no Rocket Spleef, so they're down a little bit from that. Although it's kind of evened out by Parkour Warrior being gone, and also so anyway, purple and orange in Crossbolt, Dodge Bolt in Dodge Bolt, and Mysticat and Kratzy 1st and 2nd, and then Martin 5th I think is crazy too. Anyway, that's it for these predictions. I'll see you in MCC, whatever the next one is, 32.